Hey, Sangresh from the Hidden Levels here with an achievement guide and a review of Debris Infinity by SVC Games. We are provided an early look review code for this game. The game releases on October 11th, 2019 for the price of $4.99 US. This is a game that is very similar to Geometry Wars. So if you like the game, Geometry Wars, you're gonna love this game. It's very basic in nature. It's got 3 modes, but let's look at the options first. Got screen shake option. This is all default options at the moment. It supports various different languages, many European languages and Japanese. Unfortunately, no Korean. It's a little bit unfortunate, but the language doesn't really matter. There's not all that much language to see in this game. So there's time attack mode, normal mode, and power raid mode. I'm gonna go through each of the modes and tell you how to get achievements in them and give you some tips. So you shoot with the right stick, you move with the left stick. There's a temporal anomaly which you use with the RB or RT, and LB or LT does like a bomb move. And there's a concept of combo, streak, reflex bonus. All of this is very important to get high scores in the game, and I'll talk to you more about it. Until you learn this concept, it's very difficult to get high score. For time attack, your goal is to get 50 million in 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes, but infinite lives, so you're not gonna die if you hit an enemy. But if you want to get that achievement for 50 million, you're going to have to keep your combo alive, and you're going to have to keep your streak alive as well. And I'll show you how to do that. What's a combo? Combo is the one on the left side. There's a meter that goes up and down. Whenever you kill an enemy, it's going to recharge, and then it's gonna start going down. So you have to keep killing enemies as quickly as possible in order to keep that combo going. Okay. The other side, streak, is ×3 right now. That keeps going up as you kill enemies and you keep leveling up. But when you get hit, it levels down. So basically, you're gonna be killing enemies as quickly as possible without getting hit. This is easier said than done. It took me many hours of practice to get the achievement. This is the successful runs I'm showing for each of the modes. And it took me a while to do it. And my best tip is to keep practicing, obviously. As you learn the enemy patterns and how they come. For time attack, they'll always come in the same order. So there's a way to strategize as much as possible. To keep the combo alive, use the slowdown, the temporal anomaly of the RB and RT button if needed. But you do want to save at least one time bomb, the bomb thing, for at the end, like at 1 second, when you have like 500 combo and 8 times streak, you can use it to get 10 million, 20 million points. You'll see me do it in this. So I just used a temporal anomaly right there because I wasn't sure that I could survive. Be careful of those very fast dashing green things. And the red thing, sometimes you want to keep them alive because they shoot out those missiles or whatever bullets, and you can destroy those for red bonus. Not red bonus, but it's a red enemy. It counts as red. The colors of the enemies are important too, but not as important as keeping combo and streak alive. So I'm at 7 times. I went up to 8 times, but I fell down just so I'm running out of time, but I have 7 streak. I want to build as much streak as possible. And I use a bomb, and I get all the way up to 67 million. That's enough for the achievement. And so that's what you need to do. What you saw here is the result of at least 7-8 hours of playing this game, and I played like 100 hours of Geometry Wars. So it's, you need to practice basically. So let's look at the power wave mode. So this is a waves mode. So basically you're gonna get waves of different enemies, and for this, because depending on the wave you get, you may not be able to keep your combo alive. So to get enough points, best way is to keep your streak alive. So just don't get hit. And in order to get a lot of streak at the beginning, what you are looking for, because the waves are random, are the waves that have the pink blobs. You saw them like from the corners, because those are like 150 of them, and it should raise you all the way up to streak 3 and well on your way to streak 4, even in wave 1 if that happens. So just kind of keep restarting and and just keep going. If you get, even if you get hit once or twice, that's okay, but if you get too much, then you probably want to restart. For time attack mode, I usually restart it if I ended up with like less than 5 streak and less than 300-400 combo at 1 minute, or like 10 million, less than 10 million points. I usually restarted. It wasn't likely that I could get more than the required amount in that last minute. So you can judge that for yourself, or you can keep going for practice, because as you play more, you're gonna get more practice and you're gonna learn how to dodge enemies and things like that. Do not be afraid to use a bomb to save your streak in this mode. Even if you lose your combo, that's okay. If you can keep your combo, that's great, but if you can't keep your combo, that's okay. And there's like maybe 8 different combinations that can come. So as you keep playing the power wave mode, you're gonna learn these combinations, so that if you just see the name of the wave and you're gonna know what you need to do. That's important. And I will, after this, I will show you the normal mode, which was by far the hardest for me, and it probably will be the hardest one for you as well. I'll talk more about the achievements. I haven't talked that much about it, other than there's a 50 million in time attack. For power wave, it's 15 million. 15 million doesn't seem that high, but it's still, the developers know their game. It's challenging enough, but it doesn't seem impossible, so you keep trying. I'm running out of time, because in power wave mode there is a timer, and the time extends when you defeat the wave. So that's why I'm using bombs sometimes in order to save time. This is a pretty good wave for getting points and getting streak. Surrounded is awesome because it's got that big boss enemy, and you got a lot of pink blobs, so you can always keep your combo alive and build up your streak. I'm at 9 streak right now. Just beating that boss is going to give me a lot of points. And rose tinted glass also again is very nice for more combo and streaking. And I'm done. 15 million. I keep playing. I get like 25 million, I think, or less than that. I don't know. Actually, I look at the result screen in the preview there. 17.3 million it looks like.
5, 4,
As you can see,
3,
the timer
2,
is going down, and
1.
around wave
9,
18, 19, you're gonna start to
engage.
have not enough time.
Engage.
So don't expect to go too much over wave 20. That's very difficult to do. Some waves, it's just gonna take very long time because
4,
there's not the enemies don't come fast enough.
engage.
Corner, this is another good one to begin with as wave 1.
4, bomb online.
Wave 1 is good for rose tinted glass, corner or surrounded. Those are the ones that have the
5,
pink blobs.
4, 3,
I
2,
think I'm done here.
bomb online.
Yep. So 17.3 million. A little bit over what's required. Okay, now let's go on to the meat of the game, the main normal mode. Normal mode, you have energy, there's no timer, you keep going until you die. Right, so I didn't talk about chains yet. So chains of, if you keep chaining for 4 enemies of the same color, you're gonna get a bonus, and when that charges up, you're gonna get a random weapon or a shield upgrade. Not upgrade, but a shield recharge. So, like you got a Vulcan machine gun here, you get like a triple gun, many different weapons. Not many. There's like 3 different weapons and a shield power up. So out of like 4 or 5 different power ups, you're gonna get one of them as random. But because you can choose it, it's kind of, you have to be kind of lucky to get the power up that you want. So don't rely too much on that, and you can't really control when you're gonna get it. So don't rely on it. What the achievements are for this mode is 1500 combo, 100 million, and basically everything else will come if you do that. Okay, there's like 500 combo, 1000 combo, and other point values below 100 million. But from my experience, doesn't matter what your streak is, if you have 1500 combo, because each 100 combo gives you times 1 multiplier, so 200% combo is going to give you twice as much points as a 0 combo. 200 combo will give you 3 times as much, etc. So by the time you're at like 1000, you're getting more than 10 times as much from your enemies already, and you're likely to have at least 2-3 streaks alive, and that's each time's streak is also a multiplier. So for example, if you have a 500 combo, that's a 5 times multiplier for points, and then you have 5 streak, that's another 5, so that's 25 times the regular. So if you kill a 100-point enemy 25 times that, it's 2500 points per enemy there. And there's other bonuses for killing enemies quick, etc. So basically, if you have more than 1000 combo, you're gonna be racking up points very quickly, and streak is not going to be as important for getting points, and you're most likely going to have over 100 million by that point. So for this mode, if you're going for achievements, I suggest you to concentrate on keeping your combo alive as much as possible. Best way to keep a combo alive is to keep killing the asteroids as quickly as possible, and leaving the blue ones alive if possible, in order to have them kind of follow you and then
Combo.
kill them. For the pink blobs,
Level up.
the best time to use a bomb is when the pink blobs are coming or when the boss is around. So use a pink blob as they're coming. About half of them are out. Use it and keep shooting the other pink blobs that are coming out. That will keep your combo alive. When other enemies are around, if you use a bomb, you're more than likely to lose your combo because new enemies will not come fast enough. I don't advise that. When the boss is around, unless the boss dies with the bomb, if you keep shooting at the boss, it keeps your combo alive. So yeah, like here, I use the bomb. That's very important because it clears the screen. Like there was a lot of the time slowdown black hole things around, and those can mess you up a lot because it makes it very difficult to dodge enemies when you are in one of those areas. So I just lost most of my streaks, but as you can see, I'm already at 130 million, and even though I was at 1 streak or 2 streak, I'm racking up points so quickly at 1400 combo that I reach 148 million already. Like killing like 3 enemies gives me 1,000,000 points.
Combo. Level up.
So that's the 1500 combo. That's actually the last achievement I got. I already had 100 million. So probably it's gonna be the last achievement for you, unless you're playing normal mode first and then after that you're gonna be doing the other controls. I keep playing to see how far I could get. As I finish this off, let's talk a little bit about the games. I absolutely love this game, and it was very fun. I love Geometry Wars. I finished all 3 games. I played like more than 100 hours of the game. So yeah, this is a really love call to that game. Very, very nice. And at the price point of $5, can't complain. It's like the price of a hamburger. Like, not bad, right? Okay, that's all. That's the achievements. I already talked about all of them, so I'm not gonna say it again. I absolutely recommend this game for anyone who loves Geometry Wars. If you haven't played Geometry Wars, this is a good game to try out. Not too expensive, very fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please support the devs and stay tuned to the hidden levels for more videos. Thanks.